false teeth. So we're driving from Alicanas through the hills. So we're cutting across Zakynthos to the west coast, the Venetian Tower. That's going to be our first stop of the day. I've got this boiled egg in my bag, which I picked up yesterday. I meant to throw it in the bin, but actually the boiled egg that I have in my bag, let me see if I can find it. This boiled egg, this one in particular, has seen more of Zakynthos than probably the majority of the guests combined.
I'm going to write a note
at the Alicanas Grand Beach Hotel, and some of them have been probably 3 or 4 times, maybe more. And I suspect that this very egg, has probably seen more of the island than they have combined.
Spent an afternoon on Banana Beach.
It's been to go to the Venetian Aqueduct.
It did, yes.
Yes, we went to the Venetian Aqueduct. It's been down into Zakynthos town. It's been to the Venetian Aqueduct. It's been to Banana Beach. It's been to numerous towns and things.
It's been to the monastery.
It's been to the monastery. So it's well travelled, this egg. I mean, we've never been to Zante before, Zakynthos. So we booked an all-inclusive. You stopped?
Yes, I did.
We booked an all-inclusive package, mostly because we didn't know totally what to expect. And it is convenient. It's very convenient, because if we don't want to go and go to the sort of resort restaurants and things, you know, it's easy just to get your food there. That's fine. What I will say about the Alicanas Grand Beach Hotel is that like I said, all inclusive. That includes the drinks, but the drinks are, apart from the beer or lager, they are heavily watered down. They do seem like they're watered down, and I've heard someone saying that they import the spirits from Albania. I don't know if that's true. It could be.
As I say, it's not the hotel that waters it down.
No, I think
because he's opened bottles in front of us.
Yeah, I think it's previously been watered down. But anyway, this is so apparently there's going to be a storm tonight. There's been weather warnings about that, so we'll see. But yeah, this is driving straight across Zakynthos from...
In 300 meters, turn left.
Across the island, the west coast.
I'd also recommend hiring a car from a bigger company, because bits keep falling off this one.
We hired this car from a car rental place.
Take the next left.
What's it called?
Famozzo
in Alicanas. 2 things. You'll pay more.
Continue for 2 kilometers.
As it turns out, quite a bit more.
You could potentially pay more, quite a bit more. And the other thing is, with the small rental companies, the actual condition of the vehicle itself. This is a Jeep Renagade. It's an automatic. The parking brake,
it's pretty much wedged on.
It's just sort of wedged on down there. This is completely broken.
I've got check oil lights.
Yeah, we've got a light that comes up saying the oil needs to be changed.
The central locking sometimes works.
I mean, that works most of the time. Sometimes it doesn't work.
The lights keep getting stuck on.
Well, they don't keep, they just get stuck on from time to time. So, don't exaggerate.
And the aerial in the boot as well.
Yeah, so it's definitely not maintained. And although when you get into it, it kind of looks clean, on inspection, it's really not. These mirrors, well, I've cleaned this, but this was all filthy. And of course, you know, so our expectations of this vehicle are that it goes, and it is a 4-wheel drive.
Oh, the handle fell off the air vent as well.
Oh yeah, the little handle came off the air vent.
As long as it keeps moving and gets us, and it struggles with 2nd or 3rd gear.
Anyway, so I'll talk about the Alicanus Hotel, Grand Beach Hotel, which is owned by, I think it's the Zakynthos Group or something like that.
Yes.
So it's a fairly large hotel, and the situation of it is really great. It's great in the respect that it is actually right on the beach. If you have the all-inclusive there, which I think most people probably do, the food is perfectly acceptable. There's nothing bad about it at all. I would say that it's rather bland. Some of it's really just quite bland.
Like the cherry jam with no flavour whatsoever.
I mean, that's hardly a thing though, is it? It's just a bit of jam. Or preserve. And I think the population, or the guests at the hotel, are made up of British. We've got people from Germany. There's some Dutch, people from Belgium, Poland.
This is Marie's. This little village we're coming into.
Marie's. Yeah. Okay, so we're dropping down into a small village.
In 200 meters, turn left.
And we have what they call a 2-bed superior apartment. So as it implies, it's got...
Take the next left, then turn right.
No, this is dead end. Shit. You definitely don't want to go down here.
Turn right, then turn left.
I've got to go down and turn around.
I don't think you're going to. No, you're going to have to reverse.
Yeah, this goes away from me. Okay, let's go backwards, please. I'm being waved out, it's alright.
Yeah, we just made a bit of a mistake here. Alright, that's great. Watch that car coming.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get around the corner. One right behind me as well.
Right, you're okay.
Yeah, good.
Okay, so we went completely the wrong way now.
Yeah, apologies. No harm done that.
We'll leave that in.
Yeah.
In 200 meters, turn left onto Rapachiaki Odos Makiradu, Anafonatrias.
That happens. Rapachiaki Odo is the main road, and the last bit's east, west, south, and north, I think.
Anyway, I'll carry on talking about the hotel. So we have a 2-bedroom superior apartment.
Turn left onto Rapachiaki Odos Makiradu, Anafonatrias.
You're okay that way.
Yeah.
One of the rooms has a double bed in. The other room has 3 single beds.
Rapachiaki Odos Makiradu, Anafonatrias for 1.5 kilometers.
that consists of bunk beds and a single bed. Each room has air conditioning, and they both have Samsung TVs in, don't they?
Yes.
Yes. The bathroom is interesting because nice little millstone there.
This is quite lovely.
This is nice, actually. Nice little village. What a filthy top one. Anyway, it has a shower, which is really good. The water pressure's good. There's always hot water, it's fine. However, the shower has a tendency to flood. With as with a number of countries in southern Europe, you can't flush toilet paper down the toilet. There is a bin provided for all of your toilet paper. There's a spa bath. Interestingly enough, there's a spa bath, which on the surface of it, that looks, you know, nice. That could be okay. However, there's no means of turning it on. There's no tap that runs directly into it. What they've done is they've effectively turned it into, if you like, another shower. And in some ways that might actually be better to use. It wouldn't flood the bathroom out.
Do you know, that's actually a very good
When you
point.
think about it, I didn't think about that.
No.
I have thought about it now, so I might give that a go. But obviously you'd be standing in the bath, so there's, you know, wouldn't be great for older people because obviously, you know, you might slip up or if you're unsteady on your feet in any way.
It's quite a low bath though, so that's going to be easier to step over.
Well, not if you're old, it won't
No,
be.
I mean in general.
There are, in the front of the hotel, there are communal areas. I think they've got like pool tables and things like that, televisions and whatnot. If you have the all-inclusive, breakfast opens at 7:30 until 10. Lunches
12:30 till 2:30. 12 till 2:30.
12 to 2:30, and your evening meal dinner is served from
7:30 till 10.
7:30 till 10.
And there's
In
snacks.
between times, they serve snacks, and obviously you can, you know,
In 300 meters, turn right.
The bar's open.
you could drink pretty much all day if you wanted to. This looks nice, actually. You just what place is this?
What am I meant to be doing this second?
Turn right in 100 meters.
Take the second right, then turn right.
I mean, that's clearly not it. No, keep. I think it's just a corner that you're going round. Yeah, you are. 230 meters, turn right.
In 200 meters, turn right.
So the sat nav, what the sat nav does is occasionally it says turn right, and you're kind of thinking that you're going to be taking a junction,
right.
but it's not a junction. It's literally a turn in the road. That's all.
Make a U-turn.
No, it was a turn.
Oh, that was a turn actually. Okay, you could do it here.
Continue on Apachiaki Odos Makiradu, Anaphonitrius for 6 kilometers.
Okay, well we can go that way.
Just a quick check. That's going to take us half an hour again. No, actually that's about right. That's fine. I'll take that.
That's a traditional village down there with a mycelium cemetery, sunset with a sea view. I don't know what you want to do if you want to go down there. Have a look at that.
Yeah, no, we can come back up this way, can't we?
Yeah, why not? We'll just
Yeah,
make a little
back up
detour.
That is definitely a bonus for a four-wheel drive. Just pop anywhere.
Continue for 3 kilometers.
So we weren't planning on seeing this, but actually, as we've passed it and the sat nav's recalculated anyway. I guess also this time of the year, because we've actually come to Zakynthos at the end of September and we're here sort of like into the first week of October. The school holidays in the UK have finished. So well, obviously all the kids have gone back to school in the UK, so there's not that many children of any nationality. And that means if you want a quieter holiday, then this is the time of year to come, because the weather in the most part is actually really good, and it's certainly very, very warm outside.
It's averaging during the day between 26 and 28. And at night it's about 23, 24. Okay, that's really nice.
Come on this side, right?
There's the cross.
Oh yeah. Personally, I would recommend visiting Zakynthos kind of not in the height of the season, because you just won't, you know, there's not hordes of tourists. Obviously we are tourists, it goes without saying, but you won't be fighting.
Absolutely recommend a trip to the Mr. Rock Cafe.
Oh yeah, there's a viewpoint that we go to, and it's called the Mr. Rock Cafe. It's very, very nice. It's very clean.
Just north of Zakynthos.
And that's just north of Alicanis. And it's got a really absolutely beautiful views. It's lovely. That's a grand hotel. Actually, that looks really nice. Mabley Grand Hotel.
There's big chains on the gates. Interesting. Large ones.
driving over here as well is all right. Auto Shiza Tavern.
So that is the Shiza Cross.
And there's
In 300 meters, turn left.
And there's lots of like when we headed over to the monastery, there's quite a number of places at the roadside, but you'll also find them dotted around anyway that sell home produced olive, well, their own olive
Turn
oil.
left.
There? No.
Maybe. That's just in.
I think there's a right.
In 100 meters,
Careful.
turn right.
Like this, for example.
That was actually very good timing.
Turn right, then sharp right.
I don't know what this is trying to tell me to do.
Anyway, it's just saying that in 50 meters you need to turn right. And then it's got a sharp right in 110 meters.
Sharp right, then turn right.
Lovely.
No. I don't think you. I could have, but it would have been a struggle. Sharp rock? No, there's a house.
No, that's 30 meters. It's 30 meters yet. I think you're talking about this one here. Oh well.
In 300 meters, turn left.
Someone does not look like me today.
Turn left. Turn right.
So no, that's just literally given up. I'm just going to pull in here a minute. Because it's not even that much recalculating to nowhere.
Head southwest.
Yeah, that doesn't help me actually.
In 300 meters, slide right.
Slide right.
I'm not actually parking. I'm just stopping for one second. That's not on the window.